You know, you realize you just raised the blood pressure of this room by about 50 points. You realize that, right? Okay.
Well,
Let's just get right to it. Award number 1. We have 3 special guests coming up. They're all winners of the Live United Award for Community Engagement. We have 3 winners here: small business, medium-sized business, and large business. We're going to start in the small business first. These are companies that actively engaged their employees to get involved and invest, and we have nominees in this category. There's 5 of them. And if you're part of this workplace, please stand as we read your names for recognition. Our 5 nominees are Blackridge Bank, Concord General Agency, Great North Insurance Services, Intelligent Insights, and West Acres Development. Now, our next guest, your first guest of the night, is incredible. They increased their overall giving by $13,500 to a total of over $19,000. That's a 250% increase.
Wow.
They engaged the whole community in a Saturday morning breakfast event. Not only that, but many of their team members give countless hours towards volunteering to the United Way, and I think you have this guest's information.
I absolutely do. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first guest on our show, Nick Kaloran and the team from Great North Insurance. Come on up here. All right.
'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up.
Here's the microphone, you guys. Well, this has got to be a typo. 250%. Can that be right? Is that true?
That's what they tell us.
Is that what it says? I love it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, tell me, why was it so important for you to do and grow your campaign this way?
Number one, we are always very involved, and we love having our employees give back to United Way, and it's so easy. This is a great time in the community right now, and what better way than to get more of our employees involved?
You're a natural with that microphone. Great job. You can tell she's a little scared, folks. She's doing great. You know what? Tell us about this breakfast. I understand there was, some Sandy's Donuts involved. Can you give us a little scoop on what that was about?
And she hands it over. We decided as a group that we wanted to invest in our clients and provide a breakfast for them. And we took the donations that we received and gave back to United Way. We as a team collectively really just 100% believe in United Way and everything they're doing in the community. So it's so fun to work with this group of people, and we're all on board, and we all just love what United Way is doing, and we're just blessed to be able to have this opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause for our guests. Thank you guys so much for coming up here. Congratulations. Welcome. Good job, Nick. Yep.
And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled.
You know, Eric, in my opinion, that was great that they were up here, but they could have brought samples of those Sandy's Donuts, however.
I get you, yep.
But they did not. But that's all right. We'll move on to the next award. We'll just keep it going.
We'll forgive them.
In the mediums business division of the Outstanding Employee Engagement Award, the nominees are from 5 companies. And again, please stand and be recognized. Our 5 nominees in this award are BNSF Railway, Bremer Bank, Cornerstone Bank, Moore Engineering, and TMI Hospitality. Now,
There they are. I see them. Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're out there.
Oh,
See,
there
they're
you
out
go. Don't
there.
be shy
They
now.
know.
Stand up. Get your love. There it is.
Now, Eric, I have to share with you, our next guest was unable to join us today, but I'm honored to announce that the winner of this is BNSF Railway. They doubled their giving to $11,000. They started their campaign in August with an employee event at 2 Red Hawks games that we were invited to as United Way, and the impact speakers at all safety meetings. And I have to mention our campaign cabinet member, Mary Bommersbach, who really did a great job and made this campaign successful. So let's give BNSF Railway a round of applause, please. All right.
Good.
Let's go to the large business division of the Community Engagement Award. And we have, again, 5 great nominees. Let's have them stand as I announce their name. Discovery Benefits, Essentia Health, Hornbachers, John Deere Electronic Solutions, and North Dakota State University.
Nice.
Now, this local company, why not?
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
okay. That's a big group over there. It's like half the audience.
You know, I always get nervous up here because when I announce names and a bunch of people stand at the same time, you want to find the back door. So this company invited their United team member, United Way, to multiple staff meetings. They increased their giving by 50%. That's double for guys like you and me. That's 50%.
Fair enough. Thank you for the
to
math.
$170,000. And one of their stores held a Leaders in Giving dinner to celebrate their success, and many of their stores had themes for their campaign.
Cool. Well then, with that, please help me welcome our next guest on the show. It is my favorite place to buy cantaloupes, the team from Hornbachers!
Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions.
Great job, Evans.
We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
No singing either,
no.
Christy? No singing either? Okay. No dancing, no singing, I got it. Okay. Congratulations. Wow. 50% increase. Here's the deal, folks. This was done at Hornbachers. You've all been there. A lot of their employees are high school students or college students. So think about these young youth that are giving. How do you do that? How do you inspire them to give?
Well, it's not me. It's the team over there that was standing before the big group. It's the campaign coordinators that go in early in the morning, late at night, and really just share the message of the United Way and what good things we're doing in the community.
That's fantastic. So big aspirations for next year, I assume?
Absolutely. You're always trying to raise the bar just a little bit more.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. Great job to the team over there. One more round of applause, shall we? Oh, hot mic. That's all right. That's all right.
My friends, and we'll keep on fighting.
That was great. Yeah. It's the favorite spot to buy your produce. I was unaware.
Nothing cantaloupes, man. You got to shake them. Shake 'em.
I learn new stuff about you every day,
Yeah,
Eric.
I know.
All right. Our next award honors an extraordinary volunteer who serves on our campaign cabinet. All 5 of these nominees are extraordinary, and they were instrumental in our success this year. And these 5 stood above their peers. And please stand as I read your name. We have 5 great nominees. Mary Bommersbach from Salmon's Financial Group. Sarah Frith from General Equipment and Supplies. Jane Gust from Sanford Health. Ashley Hahn from Sundog. And Steve Walker from Gate City Bank. Yep. Now, Eric, I have to tell you about this guest. Assisted in securing new campaigns for United Way. That's big.
Yep.
Impeccable follow-through. We know that's important. Helped secure sponsorships. We know that's great. And was always ready to lend a helping hand with a positive attitude and a smile. And I think you know who our next guest is.
Please welcome our next guest on the show, Steve Walker, Texas Ranger from Gate City Bank. Don't forget the hardware, man. They gotta keep the hardware. Absolutely. Don't forget that. Wow. So I'm told by the United Way that you're pretty much a rock star, and you've done a great job just leading the campaign cabinet and inspiring them. And I think, why have you decided to be involved and invest a lot of your time in the cabinet? Yeah, thank you. I'm new at this. Okay. Don't tell Hatch I did that. He's gonna give me such a hard time if you tell Hatch I did that.
Well, it's an easy organization to get involved with. TC came into my office and asked if I'd want to be a part of the campaign cabinet, and it was an easy decision. So,
yeah.
Just a great organization. You look out, and to be honest, didn't expect this award, and there's a lot of great volunteers. So,
right. What would you? I mean, you've always been, a leader and kind of the QB of the cabinet, if you will. And what would you want to share with the rest of the people who aren't part of the cabinet? What do you think is the most fulfilling thing about being a part of that campaign cabinet?
Well, it's just a fun opportunity. This is my first year doing it, but you get to go out. I like the format this year where we all had 3, 4, 5 businesses, and you can really interact with the CEOs and the contacts and the campaign coordinators, and just getting out in the community and spreading the good word of United Way.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. And I understand we have some photos of you being a rock star on the NDSU Bison football team back in '06. So I guess you've pretty much always been a rock star. Is that right? Do we have any photos? There he is, the QB himself. Steve, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you, Bet. Congratulations. Yep.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
the march is on.
The march is on. He didn't fumble the award. That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Great thing.
That's a great thing. Hey, speaking of great things, we got a great guest coming up now. These people were part of the best new United Way campaign.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we got new campaigns this year. Honors a business or an organization that was new to the campaign, which means they had to put in extra work to really start from zero. 5 great nominees again, and if you'd stand when your workplace is called, that'd be great. 5 good ones. Good Bulb, Eventide Senior Living Communities, Myriad Mobile, Northern Pipe Products, and Radio FM Media. Give them a little recognition. Now, Eric, you of all people are like this. They not only had a campaign in one room, they involved like the whole floor and the whole building.
Love it.
Yeah, their CEO was enthusiastic. They had a successful employee giving and special event that raised over $4,000. And they had some events, and I'll just tell you, one involved golfing indoors around the building.
Oh, boy.
And the other one involved something about a bus. It was huge. And
I think I know what you're talking about.
okay, about time.
Well, alrighty then. Welcome my next guest, your favorite mobile nerds from Myriad Mobile.
I'm stepping out in the evening, keep winning and screaming. He gotta be cheating, but I'm so brave. I'm making this easy.
No.
Man, well, hey, surprises, this is live. Apparently they could not be here, but
They're still golfing.
they heard I was hosting.
Well, I didn't want to break it to you, but you're right. I didn't want to tell you that.
Well, fantastic. They did some amazing things, so thank you for the warm round of applause. We'll make sure and give them that award.
That'd be great. We'll do
Awesome.
it.
Cool. On to the
Let's move
next
on.
one, sir.
Well, speaking of being creative on the fly like you are,
Yeah.
our next award, we're always floored when campaigns have creative ideas and people come up when they have a ball with their coworkers, they do great things. So we decided to create, you see what I'm doing here?
wow.
The most creative.
You're on fire,
I'm
Travis.
on
Get
fire.
going. You're on fire.
I'll tell you what, it's the first time on fire and Eric Piela has ever been mentioned in the same sentence. Thank you, Eric.
Whoa.
Most creative campaign award. Now, we had everything. Tarantulas, glitter beards, ponytails being cut off, a lot of other things. So we have 5 great nominees, and if you're here, please stand so we can recognize you. Border States Electric, Discovery Benefits, Flint Group, Lutheran Social Services of North Dakota, and Mortensen Construction. It's a good man. Okay, Eric, have to listen up here. This group did a full week of events and included names such as Market Food Fight, Crockpot Combat,
Oh, boy.
Royal Rumble Raffle, and Bar Brawl Cocktail Combat.
Talk
And-
about living united, right?
Well, it proves true to their branding, I'll tell you that. And I think you know who this group is.
I absolutely do. It's the creative geniuses at the team at Flint Group. Come on up.
Helping you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name.
Oh, yeah. Get comfy, you guys. Get comfy. Here's a magic microphone. Easy now, Jordan. Pass it along.
Nobody else wants to talk.
No, all right. Well, that's okay. So, wow. Talk about, leave it to you guys, right? The year after I leave, you guys get the award. Thanks a lot, by the way. That's great. So, hey, this is fantastic, man. You always do such great things there. And you guys, of course, had your own brand. I think they've got some images of some of the things they did, the Flint fights, going above and beyond. I see Reedsy's up there making pancakes, doing his thing. Fantastic. Now, tell me how you took the idea of like fighting and rivalry to kind of grow the idea of living united. That's a great, how did you make that connection?
Well, I guess I'll start it off. We know that the bunch at Flint Group are very competitive,
they are.
and what's more competitive than a fight?
Sure. Right.
So I think it all started off with our first thought was to do a campaign or a campaign around a casino night. And then we work that into a fight night, having one of our events be something around a fight. And then it all came about where, hey, let's be competitive and just do a fight for everybody.
Genius. Well, I mean, the thought process behind this, right? It's fun to get a look behind the agency. This is how they do all this stuff. Congratulations. What was your favorite event out of all of them?
Oh, it had to be the bar brawl. We also invited some United Way peeps to it, so they came and enjoyed some cocktails. The basis of it was that you could make any cocktail.
Okay.
And then all of the Flint staff paid like a $5 donation that went back to the United Way to try all the different cocktails. And I mean, what more can we say?
Yeah, drinks, cocktails, I get it, say no more. Absolutely. Hey, round of applause for the folks at Flint Group. Thank you so much, you guys.
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name.
Outstanding. All right, Eric, here's where we start getting to the youth now. Youth Living United Award, and this recognizes a local student or group of students that exemplify what it's like to live united and inspire other students to give back. And Eric, we're going to bring our next guest up here, and there are so many awesome things to say about them, and you're going to call them up here.
I absolutely am. This is going to be fun. Please help me welcome our next guest on the show, Jamie Astapol and the kiddos from Wiggles and Giggles Child Care Center. Come on up.
So just dance, dance, dance.
Yeah, can I have a five? Oh, yeah, shake hands. Five.
Ooh, something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control.
Yeah. I got a microphone for you. And this is always a fun experiment. Let's give a microphone to a, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, all of these kids are? 9-year-old, okay, all right.
You cannot.
So Jamie, you're a child care provider in our community, and I know you started this about 4 years ago to help save money for the United Way supply drive. I think we actually have a picture from the first year, if we could throw that up there. Maybe not. Work with me. Oh, there it is. You guys probably can't see it. There it is. See kids? And so, I mean, it's been so fun to watch it grow. So tell me if you could, how did you get it started? What was the idea come from?
Well, it started as a hot summer day and the kids were swimming and they wanted to do a lemonade stand. Okay. So we just made some lemonade and put a picnic table in the front yard and called some parents. We raised like $81. It's like, okay, what are we going to do with this? And we decided that we'd buy school supplies and donate them.
Wow. And
it just went every year a little bigger and a little bigger. And we've got great people that help out. So.
That's such an awesome story. The kids are behind it. Now, I was lucky enough to be there that day. I got some of that sweet lemonade. I need to know what's your secret ingredient? Does anyone, can you guys share that, or is that like under wraps?
Country time.
Country time. Jamie, I was hoping for like love or magic, but country time works too. What do you think is the kids' favorite part about doing the lemonade stand?
We like to help out and give everyone their lemonade and cookies.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't this fun? Man, this is the best part of the job right here. Give a round of applause for these folks. They did such a good job. Congratulations on your award. He's darting. He's like, I'm out of here. High fives on the way out.
So just dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something
Isn't that fun, Eric?
Yeah, I think they were scared of me a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you, they're smart kids, number one. But number two, they sure know how to make great lemonade. And we know the magic secret ingredient, which is even better. So that's great. So, Eric, we have two awards left for today.
Okay.
And I think right now is a good time. And I know some of you are doing this. Facebook,
yeah.
Twitter, even Snapchat. And by the way, today, we have a Snapchat filter, and I've been snapping all afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. And you can also follow me at Travis and Fargo 1 on Snapchat. Thank you very much. It's wonderful. And as our team member at United Way, Kelly, says, if you didn't snap it, didn't happen. So that's true. Now, speaking of cool photos, we chose 10 of your United Way photos for the third annual Oh Snap Live United photo contest. Now, the 10 photos you're going to see on the screen here in a minute were posted to our Facebook page, and we asked you to vote by liking your favorite photo. We had nearly 750 likes, and let me tell you, the competition was fierce. Right. And the winner won by just 1 like. Talk about close.
Woo!
Yes. And so that means that the top 2 photos had over 300 likes. Now, I need you to help me, though, introduce our 2 winners.
I'll be happy to. Please, please, please help me welcome to the show the 2 winners, Hatch Realty and Hub International. Come to the stage. Round of applause. Well done. Here are your microphones. One for you, sir. Go ahead and pass that down. Nice dancing, by the way. You're feeling the
Thank you. You know, I heard the
that.
rules that you were supposed to dance as you came up.
That's
so
true. It's true. It's
I
true.
had to oblige, you know.
Well, congratulations. I'll start with you first and foremost at the Hatch team. You know, I understand we've got an image here, but you guys did an amazing thing working with the Bison. And what's the deal with this big check and it's Hatch Cash? Can you give me a quick synopsis of what you guys did with this campaign?
You know, we were mostly trying to find a way to get onto the field
Fair enough.
of the Bison game. And so United Way said, hey, you guys want to donate $500 for every touchdown? And we said, can we go on the field? And they said, yep. And so, yeah, we signed up for...
yep.
And we got to the field. It was incredible. But, you know, we ended up donating over... fortunately, the Bison were exceptional this year.
Yes.
Ended up donating over $19,000 to United Way. So really,
That's
really,
fantastic. Round of
really
applause
great.
for that. Well done. Well done. Now, Hub International, you've created quite a hubbub, if you will. You stole your joke, didn't I, Charles?
I love it. I love it. Keep going, man.
So you guys, it says here, you spread some kindness on Live United T-shirt Day. This year, this photo was taken with you. You guys did a lot of random acts of kindness on this day. And tell us about all these gift cards that you had, and what did you guys do as part of that day?
Well, each one of us was given a gift card that we could, you know, use to pay it forward, do a random act of kindness in the community. Some people gave it, you know, just someone in line at coffee.
Yep.
Some people gave it to someone at the grocery store. There were several of us that went to the hospital and, you know, saw someone being discharged. Wow. We gave it to them. Some were used to get coffee to the parents in the children's intensive care unit. Wow. And it was kind of an exciting day. We all had fun sharing our stories of what we did.
That's fantastic. And I know we're having fun today, but just hearing some of those stories, that's so great. Thank you guys, both of you, so much for your time, your energy, and your efforts, and your financial contributions. Thank you. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause.
All right, Eric. We're down to our final award.
Here it is.
We saved it for last, and it's the 2016 Community Engagement Award. It honors a company or group that involves the greater community to get excited about our work. Now, the nominees for 2016, there's 5 of them, and once again, please stand as we read your company names. Great North Insurance Services, Sundog, Roars, Record Keepers LLC, and Green Street Promotions. Let's give them all a hand. Now, this guest took the initiative to have a community-based event surrounding their campaign. They reached out to local businesses, not typically involved with United Way, and they raised funds through food raffles and the like, and they had 37 businesses help them raise a total of $8,700. That's huge. So if you can introduce our guest and our winner of this award.
I'll be delighted to. Please welcome to the show the winner, the team from Sundog!
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Well done, well done. The big award. Well done. Congratulations. Wow. And you guys had some fun doing it, right? Talk about raising money for a good cause. You decide, what should we do? We're Sundog. Let's just have a block party. That sounds like fun, right? Flipping some burgers, inviting some people out. So can you tell me, what was the inspiration for the party?
So, kind of a special shout out here. So, I don't know, 20 years ago or so, I was introduced to the United Way from someone very special to me. She's sitting right over there. It's my mother, Carla. And she's always had a phenomenal United Way campaign it was formerly Gramada Industries, now it's Caterpillar Reman. But they just do a kick-butt job there. So I just remember when I was a teenager, just younger, I was always helping Ma, put together the floats or, just events in-house there at Caterpillar. And so that's how I got introduced to it. But I just always wanted to do something big, and the team went with me on that one. And I think we just knocked it out of the park for the first year, and we're super excited for it to just grow year over year. So.
You absolutely knocked it out of the park. $9,000 you guys raised in your first year. Fantastic. What do you think it meant to the rest of your team that was a part of it?
Well, it was actually really fun. That picture that I think is being shown right now has our CEO and our CFO, and then as well as McGarry and I and Christy. And we're kind of known for, partying on our balcony every so often. And we share that building with a lot of other people. And, we'll pop popcorn and they'll want to come hang out with us and stuff. And so we wanted to actually invite more people and just make it a community-wide thing. And so it was fun to just kind of have everybody all together and not be the only ones partying on the balcony.
Invite your neighbors, they say, right? So you don't get in trouble from the cops.
Well, and last year we invited the building to come take part in our raffle, and they were really excited to be able to get involved because not everyone in the building does United Way campaigns. So it was fun to introduce them, and they were promoting it as well as us, and I'd bump into them in the elevator and they'd talk about how excited they were, so it was fun.
Very cool. Well, it's just something amazing to see you guys put together, and we're all crossing our fingers. You throw us a party again next year so we can contribute to United Way. So, round of applause to our big winners today. Sundog, thank you so much.